if Felix is telling us that we should, as of now, Ghana now, we should opt for an online voting, I don't agree with this because he made a statement that you need a phone to vote. Exactly. One, that is going to be a phone that you need to vote. It would cost you more than 1,000 cedis. Would cost you more than 1,000 cedis. And then if you are buying a phone at 1,000 cedis and then you want to vote, I believe that you have to get the necessary resources to be able to vote. Two, the online voting is quite expensive. In as much as you are saying that you have to get registered before you vote manually, you have to get registered before you vote online too. If, let's say, we are putting those in the rural areas in a shell, like we are going to treat them specially, and then we are going to make people go there to help them with their voting, then at that point when we are registering, it means that we are wasting other resources to take people from here, to take them there, to also go and help them to register online. You get it? This is a waste of resource. And then the ballot elections has proven a secure, and then why even say...
Many lives have been lost with the ballot boxes. Many people have stolen ballot boxes.
But
so how do you continue having people being killed by maintaining this old way of doing business?
It is better, unless we are having a conversation that the country wants to opt for an online and then a ballot system. Because these things are things that are will just happen.
So you want to have
even
both?
Yes, even in the online elections. How do I even ascertain that? How do I even trust that the system is even fair? Because now these days we have hackers and then all sorts of people that enter into election results and then compromise the system.
How do you compromise? Okay, let me take it. So you have on your phone, I suppose you have WhatsApp. Do you think that those systems are easily compromised?
So probably these election systems are ones that we know that if I create the system, I have every access to it. I can show you what you want to see. That is transparency. And then I can know what I can do behind it.
Yeah.
So if I do it and I employ you to come and take care of it, I guess I can influence your decision.
So as far as you are concerned, for fear of technology, we should not innovate. We
exactly. And then technology keeps increasing.
Yes.
And then I'm from now to whenever, I am scared of what can come with
But they
technology.
are doing that in Estonia. If they can do it in Estonia, we can also do it.
The conversation we are having here right now is can Ghana do that now?
Yes. Why can't Ghana do it now?
We don't have the infrastructure. The
What is
infrastructure would limit us. That is why I keep saying that we have to take internet connections to certain areas in this country, although it's a priority. But then it's not just because of elections. That is why we have to take it there. If the country or the current government wants to take internet to a particular place, it should be because he wants to develop the place. If the place is well developed, then we can have a conversation around going online for an election.
I understand both of them, their points. Felix raised a point that when people are asked to go and vote at a place, like without internet or without data, they are not induced because when you are moving from one place to the other, the member of parliament can cater for their busing and all of that. But let's be realistic because and in as much as they cater for their buses and those things, if one doesn't have a phone or doesn't have a network connection, they can provide for the phone. And when they provide for the phone, that's even like a higher bid for influencing because it doesn't just end for the usage of the phone doesn't just limit you for the elections. You could use it for after the elections. So people will be like, if he got me the phone, then I would vote for him. Or if he got me a good, stable network connectivity, then I'll vote for him. So it's not just about the busing that if you are buzzed, you could be influenced. No. If you are even giving a phone, you are giving access to a network or a data connection could also influence you. Secondly, he also made a statement.
Is the country even ready or is the government ready to provide phones for these areas? You know how much a phone costs? Your phone that you use over there is the huge amount of money.
You see, I mean, as I keep saying, rights comes with, and before even I go to that, we are not saying that, I mean, you need necessarily an iPhone or a smartphone necessarily to be able to go through this system. As I said, we can use a system of USSD code. You don't need a smartphone to do mobile money transactions. YAM phones, these small phones and all those things can still, procure this system. And so what I'm saying is that you cannot really, and even with the cost and the MP aspect of it, we are in a country where we keep saying for the fact that even political parties where they are considering to expand the electoral system. Why? Because the gravity now, they are able to provide for the number of delegates now. They're able to give you sums of cash. So why? Let's expand it. So if you are saying that the phone is very expensive and for that matter, if the MP is able to procure for the person will feel, to vote for the person or not. I believe that if you are an MP and you are to procure phone for about 10,000 people, You would obviously not do that because that is capital intensive more than the busing system. And so this would, one way or the other, help us to be able to reduce the amount at which MPs and these political actors are able to induce people with money.